Hello guys, welcome to week number 7 of the UBL, where we're up against CJ and his Baltimore Oriolus. I butchered this last season, I butchered it again. It's great. You can see his team on the screen, all the things that he can bring. And talking about that, I mean, you can see the top ones that I have, like Aerodactyl, Mew, Ferrothorn, Seismitoad, would be Pokemon that I really expect him to bring, while something like Ampharos would be a slightly surprised. And the rest is just like kind of up in the air. So like he could basically bring anything and it would be not too fun. Let's just say like that. Let's be honest, it would not be too fun. But we have to try and make something out of this matchup. So I will go over the team. Abroad. I mean, you can see the stage, but let's talk strictly about the spreads. And that's a Sceptile, and we are not bringing Sceptile. This is the right box. Well, the first one we have Incineroar, who should help hopefully break some of his walls down. And his team is either like it's really fast or it's really slow. So we kind of have this thing that kind of outspeeds most of the middle tiers. Like if Togekiss is not fast, then we should outspeed it, I believe. I think that's how I made it. It should be. And just like Swords Dance break things down, because he doesn't have the best ways to kill it other than Aerodactyl, like to try to kill this thing in one shot. So that's kind of the hope that we can, you know, get it in, get a lot of damage off, it can go down, and clean the path for one of our other members, which is not Suicune, but Suicune is still here with Skull Protect, Rest, Sleep Talk. I was a bit like between Substitute, Protect, or Rest, Sleep Talk, but in the end I went with Rest, Sleep Talk, because someone pointed out very, very wisely that, you know, managing health and Toxic is kind of, you know, issues, because his team, it can either be super offensive or it can be super fat, and I kind of need to be able to deal with both. So this is to deal with the fat part of it, let's just say it like that. And it's good against a lot of his team enemies. The Seismitoad doesn't really hit it for a lot. Like, Grassel does do something, but doesn't do a whole lot. So hopefully he can just like be there and be a nuisance and just stay alive. Suicune's job. We have Hariyama because he has a Snorlax, and the Snorlax is kind of an issue, to say the least. Rest Sleep Talk again. You know, staying alive, and then low kick and knock off, because it hits his team pretty decently with those two moves alone. And if it's sleep, it has guts, and that boosts the damage of the move, so that's actually pretty great. And then Rocky Helmet, because then, you know, he gets tipped down if he hits me physically. And this thing has a decent chunk of physical bulk, so it should hopefully, you know, come in handy. Then we have Dunfan, because again, we need to get his things chipped down. You'll see why when we get to the very last Pokemon. I mean, you can see the very last Pokemon, you can see why. So we have Stealthrox, because, you know, chip things down, pretty nice. He has Aerodactyl and he has a Togekiss. Rapidspin, because he also has Ferrothorn and Spikes. No. Then just Earthquake hits a lot of steam. Head Smash, bodies Aerodactyl and Togekiss pretty well. So yeah, and a good chunk of attack, because that means that like Max HP Seismitoad gets like 2-shot, like basically we 2-shot almost everything, or 1-shot some things. And I know that we take recall from Head Smash, but we're also mostly just going to click it when we have Aerodactyl or Togekiss in and they think they can do something and they can't, and then it's just greatness. We have Zapdos, who is a bit cheeky. Like, we don't really hit Ferrothorn and we don't hit Seismitoad, but it's not really Zapdos' job, because Zapdos is here to just U-turn. It's here to click Discharge, because some paralyzations or something like Aerodactyl, which, yeah, I mean, we're actually killing an Aerodactyl if we have rocks up, so, you know, maybe not that. Ferrothorn, Togekiss, whatever it is, cheeky paralysis, that would be super nice. Light Screen and then Roost. Charlie Berry will live a Stone Edge from Aerodactyl, basically. And set up the Light Screen for this thing, which is a Timid Katana. Yes, it's a Timid Katana, and it's very purposefully. Right. Very It's on purpose, okay? It's timid because I want it to be timid. Because this thing, like we all know Katana has a huge ass attack. And if it gets a +2, it doesn't really matter the fact that it's timid and only has 21 IVs in attack. And that's it. Like if it gets to +2, it still basically breaks his whole team, or at least like does 50%. So if you have something like Mew, if it's super bulky Mew, and it's been chipped down to like just about 50%, it goes down to a +2 Leaf Blade, even though we're timid. So, you know, it's kind of the thing. And the most important thing is that it gives us a speed boost instead of an attack boost. And yes, I have checked, it does. Level 50 is different than level 100. So level 50, it actually is the speed boost. So That's pretty nice. And then this thing can basically, like, it can clean his team. Of course, knockoff would be nice, but it's Musler Syndrome, and if I had knockoff instead of Smart Strike, that means I wouldn't be able to hit Togekiss, and Togekiss is also very likely to come. So that's a team, and I will be back when we are about to jump into it, and I need to breathe, because otherwise yeah. Breathing is actually pretty good. I'll be right back. Okay, so we should be about ready. Let the battle begin. I will say good luck, have fun. Oh, he said it to me too. Always wish good luck, because otherwise it'll disconnect right at the end of the game, and it's painful. And he is bringing no Aerodactyl, but we have Togekiss, Druddigon, Ferrothorn, Gengar, Snorlax, Mew. Okay. Don't know what that says for me. We have no Aerodactyl, we have Ferrothorn, no Seismitoad. That's pretty nice. Snorlax, Togekiss, we have Gengar, no Sneasel, Blaziken, we have Druddigon, no Ampharos. Porygon, you right there. And what is the last one that I can't find? That's Gengar. Okay. So, looking at this. Yeah, what do I do looking at this? I was considering Zapdos as a lead, and I don't know that it would be that bad. Or Hariyama, but yeah. No, because he has like Mew and Ferrothorn and Druddigon. Mew, Ferrothorn, Druddigon. Maybe actually Incineroar could be a decent lead against this team. Because he doesn't have anything that like directly threatens it. Like right from the get-go. Of course can have like Earthquake on the Druddigon and, you know, Aura Sphere on the Mew or something. But it might be semi-decent. And in case it leaves something like Togekiss, we have Zapdos. Kanye. Who's Kanye? That's a Druddigon. That is a Druddigon. But we get to intimidate the Druddigon. And probably just go Suicune. I don't know how we deal with the Druddigon. Where's my Incineroar Calcus here? Druddigon. It's defensive? It is intimidated. I mean, we would have to get to plus 2 and use our C move to even do anything to this thing. Which, mind you, it doesn't sound too bad. Like, he could glare me. That would be the annoying part. Is the glare part. But I don't really want anything to be glared. I don't know. I click Soft Stance. I'm feeling frisky. And maybe I should not be feeling frisky, but I do still feel slightly frisky. Still frogs. Okay. Okay. I'm at plus 2. What do I do without the Zimu? Because there could be a Togekiss coming in, and I don't really want to deal with that. Honestly, Earthquake does nothing if he's not invested. I hope. Yeah, the counts are correct. Otherwise, maybe just Dark Slariat. I don't want to use the Zimu when there's a Togekiss that could come in and just like eat the Zimu. But I would regret it if he stays in. But you know. It is nice to have against something like the Mew. To have the Z-move. So we know he has Stealth Rocks. They're just right rocks. We know nothing else. Okay, he stays in. I could have popped this. But I did not. I did like almost 70%. Yeah, that's... Oh, Warp Helmet. Okay. I wish right now that I had just popped the C move. That would have been great, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that would have been so nice. Also, I do have a move. I don't know why the damage card did not put on low kick. But we have to click Dagger's Lariat under any circumstance. Which, yeah, I'm not happy about anymore. I wish I popped the C move the first time. That would have been so much better because I would have had this thing and it would still be able to... Well, we have 7 HP. We don't get in again. By Ensign. Because the problem is we're kind of dead to anything. I wonder what the Droidicon was that for. Because he didn't seem to mind getting rid of it. But he basically has to put in something that outspeeds and he has to attack me. And I mean, Droidicon is one of the things that are kind of annoying for Katana to deal with, so I'm actually sort of kind of okay with it, potentially. Potentially. Mystique. That sounds like a Mew. That is a Mew. I mean, I don't really know that I have any reason to save this thing. Okay, it has Earth Power. Earth Power. Okay, oops. Ensign. Okay. Which, mind you, is sort of kind of bad. It is kind of sort of bad. We could go Zapdos. I don't really want to go Zapdos. Could go Hariyama, but that would be kind of silly. I feel. Especially because we're not asleep. Maybe Suicune is the best. Maybe Suicune is the best. Is he a little like Suicune or Dunfan? I think Suicune probably. Probably. Question is whether or not he stays in or if he switches out. That is the question. Because we know nothing about this Mew. But it could kind of be screaming toxic in his face. Which is kind of why I want to go for Skull, because if he's predicting a toxic, what's he going into? Like something like Gengar or Ferrothorn? Probably. So maybe just Skull. He told us, okay, that makes me very happy that I went for Skull. I just don't want the burn. But we know he has Taunt. That did solid 20%. That was not a lot. Taunt, okay. 20% to Mew. That basically just says that he's not that... that actually doesn't really tell me anything. That's the worst thing. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, what does he want to do now? I mean, if I have to attack him and attack him hard... Dunfan? Let's see, Dunfan. Mew. Mew we don't know anything about. We do a decent chunk with Earthquake. I wish I had popped the C move. I don't know if he would have killed me anyway. He might have. Psychic. Okay. I mean, we sort of kind of take that. Not really. Not really. Also, like, the clouds are shifting so much outside, so, like, it's going to get darker and lighter in here. So, yeah, just so you know. Just so you know. Would rocks be nice? Yeah. They would. They would. But would damage on the Mew be nice? Yeah, it would. It definitely would. Just Psychics again. Yeah, losing in general kind of sucks. But we got this thing pretty far down. We got this thing pretty far down. I either go for the rapid spin of my own. I mean, he's probably going to kill me anyway. Probably going to kill me anyway. The thing is, the katana does look very nice because the primary stop that he actually, what I see, has is the Drotigun. And Mew, being as slow as it is, doesn't really stop it at this point. He just psychics. Well done, fan. Okay. Oh no, I died. He didn't die. The thing is, he could definitely have something to hit Katana, because we don't know the fourth move, but I would actually think that it could definitely be something like Roost. Potentially. And if it is... what does Earth Power do to me? Not 50%. Psychic. Not 50%. But the problem is that Gengar does kill me at this point. It does kill me at this point. But I think I have to do it because it's kind of the only thing that can threaten him out, because IR Speed can go for knockoff. Probably not something he wants. Probably not something he wants. But if he doesn't want that, he's not going into Gengar. Then he's not going into Gengar. But the problem is, if I go for Sword Stance and he goes into something like, what's his face, Ferrothorn, I will have to click Sacred Sword, which means that he can try to be frisking going to Gengar on that, which would not be the greatest. Which would not be the greatest. Maybe Hariyama on that. He's not going to go for Psychic. He's not going to go for Psychic. I go Hariyama. He's not going to go for Psychic. Okay, he withdraws. Good. Good. Into Hug Me. That sounds like a Ferrothorn. Okay. That I don't mind. That I don't mind. Riyama. Against Ferrothorn. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's a fine set. Probably special defensive. We do a lot with low kick. Why has it removed all my last moves? I don't know. So maybe we just knock off. See what he goes into. Wayne. Who's Wayne? That's Togekiss. Okay, so we get rid of whatever item this thing is. Which was leftovers. That did 5, 10, 15%. That was solid damage. That's solid damage. That's like basically just like max HP-ish. We go Zapdos. We go Zapdos. I have to go Zapdos because I don't want to get paralyzed. I don't want to get flinched. And, you know, Zapdos kind of deals with all of that. Kind of deals with all of that. Pressure, what does he go for? Wish, okay. Let's Wish. I'm sort of kind of just feeling clicking the light screen, actually. Because you could definitely go into something like Mew and heal it up, which is actually pretty bad now that I think about it. But he would also risk, like, I could be discharged. He would have to risk actually getting paralyzed. And he doesn't know anything about my Zapdos, so. He doesn't really know anything about it. So, I don't know. But I don't think the Mew can touch me. Too many Oreos. That's a Snorlax. Okay. I don't know what Snorlax wants to do. And I sort of kind of want to scout what it wants to do. I mean, I have Suicune, that's the thing. I have Suicune for this. I mean, that means I have no reason not to click U-turn. I don't have to hard switch, I just U-turn. See whatever he wants to do. Yeah, because I kind of need Katana in for free. I mean, I basically need Katana in against Mew or Ferrothorn. Is the thing. Curse. Okay. It kind of made me wish it was Katana at this point. Okay, it's a Curse Snorlax. Curse. Leftovers. I feel like we have to Toxic it. I mean, it probably has Rest, actually. But at least the Toxic will force him to actually go for it. Return. I think his Snorlax hates him. Pretty sure this Snorlax hates his guts right now. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Do I go Katana then? Do I go Katana then? Because I would think Katana sort of takes any hit. I mean, even Hariyama, I think, because that was a +1. This thing hates his bloody guts. Just like return. I mean, I don't even know what the base power comes to, but it did like nothing. It did like nothing. It did nothing. I think I go Hariyama. I think he kind of sort of has to switch, at least if return is his only move. Because that's not too great. Let's say it like it is, it's not too great. Okay, you draws. It's what? Hug me. Last time he just went hard Togekiss. Last time he just went hard Togekiss. But I sort of kind of predicted it last time. The thing is that Zapdos doesn't hit this thing. But Togekiss, we don't really know anything about it. Don't really know anything about it. We don't know anything. Just return. Draws Togekiss. No, okay, it's not like I sexed basically. I mean, that's a good reason. Okay, oh, bye. thing is, I can get Katana, but that just gives him a free switch. So I feel like I kind of have to just kill him, I guess. Yeah, we just knock off. Doesn't really matter so much. Because I don't really have anything that I would really want to get in to take this. And that means basically he has to go Mew or he has to go Togekiss. Mew or Togekiss. The thing is that Hariyama is actually still decent. The Mew is still pretty low. The thing is that he can kind of sort of wish it up. Wayne. That was the Togekiss. The problem is that I can't really Soul Stance on this. That's the problem. That I can't Soul Stance on a Togekiss because it's even a bloody air slash. That's a lot. Like, it doesn't kill Katana. But if I had been like 252, not timid, I would still do so much to him that it's not even funny. But I can't take damage with it. So we go Zapdos. On a wish, I assume. Oh, Toxic, okay. The show's wish and the show's Toxic. I mean, he does have a pretty free wish. No, it's not free. Because I have Zapdos, it's not a free wish. But I kind of want the screen up for Katana still. But do I really need it? Not really. Feral? No Mew. Okay. Okay. Would not mind a para. That's a para. That is a para. It is a para and a half. Problem is that I kind of have to discharge again. Because otherwise I'm just giving him free reign to Roost. Which would kind of be annoying. It would kind of be annoying. Because his only switching is the Feral form. But I live another turn, so he doesn't really get this in super free. And he doesn't have the easiest time. I mean, he can Roost against Suicune, I guess. But Slow is paralyzed. Is it worth it? That's the question. I don't know. I cannot answer. I'm not inside his brain. His brain is in the other part of the world. All the way in the US. He actually does withdraw. Into what? Fuck me. Okay. Okay. I think I go light screen. And I think I let this thing go down, and I think I go Katana. Leaf Seed. Leaf Seed. So we died to Toxic. I don't know who Toxic Zapdos. I will write a note with who Toxic Zapdos. Who Toxic Zapdos? Because I already forgot. I think it was Togekiss. Indirect Zap. Yeah, indirect Zapdos. I think we go Katana. Because we have the Lumberry. We have the Lumberry. Would he go Gengar? That's my biggest issue. Would he go Gengar now? Would he go Gengar now? Also, Zapdos went down. I need to put that on. Because... Gengar. Because Gengar is a scary thing. I mean, we have the light screen. So he actually doesn't kill me anyway. So I think I just saw Stance. In his face. Saw Stance in his face. We see what he wants to do. HP Fire. We should live. Because we are Fat Katana. But we have 73 HP, which is kind of scary. Not enough to live a Shadow Ball. It's not enough to live a Shadow Ball. Does he go out? I feel like I have to predict it this turn. Which is scary. Because Gengar is the thing that kills me. But we do live another HP Fire. And that pleases me slightly. Slightly. But we don't live a Shadow Ball at this range. We don't live a Shadow Ball at this range. And Smart Strike is the only thing that kills Gengar. Please switch. I'm begging you. Please switch. Switch into your Gengar. Switch into the Gengar. I can feel it. I can feel that you want to. You want to switch into the Gengar. He could also just stay in because he thinks that he can come in and outspeed me. He does withdraw. Gengar, please go into Gengar. If it's not Focus Sash, don't be Focus Sash. Don't be Focus Sash. Don't be Focus Sash. Don't be Focus Sash. Don't be Focus. Yes! Hell yeah! KO'd by Katana. Katana's getting ready to sweep. It's getting ready to sweep. Oh, that was risky. I mean, I guess it wasn't, but he had to do it. Basically, is the thing. He had to do it. He had to do it. He could do nothing else. Wayne. Togekiss? I mean, we're +2. I'm pretty sure we still have to, you know. Pretty sure we still have to click it. Yeah, we still have to click Smart Strike. Still have to click it. He would protect, okay. Does he have the Steel Berry? The Steel Berry would ruin me. But yeah. Yeah. Basically just yeah. Katana, please. Do the deed. Do the deed that we fought up very late last evening. Because that is when this got fought up. Come on, Katana. I believe in you. I have faith. I have faith in you. The one matchup where you actually have a good matchup. Please work. I'm a little bit high on the Gengar play, not gonna lie. I'm a little bit high on it. Because how does he stop at this point? He will have to play around with Feral Fawn Depth. No. No, 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 no. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back again in Showdown, and this was a pain to fix, and I have, since we got to this point, actually regretted clicking Smart Strike, but I clicked Smart Strike, so I'm going to stay with it and still click Smart Strike. Because I guess this is sort of kind of a win condition to kind of, you know, wear me down. I mean, it'll take a long time. What does he have for it? Sacred Fire. Sacred Sword. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Okay. So we don't have any fancy layout. It's just this. It just goes whatever it does. But I understand why he wants to play it out, because I need to make the right plays to win at this point still. Oh, he didn't think it would kill. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Because then it was his point. If he thought that it could survive, then you know, it was what it was. But luckily we only had to try once. But you know, it is what it is. So Katana gets a sweep. I'm happy, and we actually got a win. So we're not completely out of the playoffs run actually. So that's pretty nice. Well, we give him a nice little GG. Yeah, maybe you should. Should have. Happy smile. With that, because this got so messy suddenly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, keep cool. Bye.